there, Pete. How's it going? So, the song I've gone for today, I think you'll recognise. I'll play round it. We've got 3 different parts to learn in total. So I'll run through all of those 3 different parts, and then I'll explain each of them one at a time afterwards. So what we've got is... You're everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where you're at. Riding on the top of a hillside in your hippie hat. Da 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 da. And getting fast, saying everything is groovy. While your tires are flat and it's wow, silver lining, and away you go now, baby. I see your sun ain't shining, but I don't make a fuss. Oh, it's obvious. And it's high-low, silver lining, and away you go now, baby. I see your sun ain't shining, but I don't make a fuss. Oh, it's obvious. Cool, so I've got nice and simple in the chords department, no bar chords today. You'll recognise all of these. You got your D, nice and straightforward there. You've got your G, C and A. So when you first start out, just have a little run through those chords and just practice changing between them. All changes, nice simple changes, things we've done before. You'll also see at one point we've got a D7 in there, which is just your D but removing that second finger, as we know. You can also do the D7 as that, as a bar chord like that as well. But I think for this one it actually sounds a bit nicer, just the... but that's a preference. If you want to make it a little bit more tricky for yourself, you could do your D7 barring all the way down the 2nd fret with your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the A. Cool. And you've got your A7 as well. The 1 finger wonder for the A7. Just the 1 finger on the 1st fret. Okay. So we've got our 2 different sections, the verse and the chorus. And the good thing about this song, structure-wise, that's how it goes round. You've got your verse, chorus, chorus. And when the guitar solo comes in, it's just the verse chords with the solo over the top, then back into the chorus. So what we've got is our verse. So we're going to do 2 bars of D. You're everywhere and nowhere, baby. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To G, same again. That's where you're at. To C. To G. D. To A. So, when you're first practicing this, go for that first and just go around that a few times. So I'll play it round. If you have a go at playing along at home, I'll count us in on 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll be going about that pace. Here we go. So this is the first part of the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. To G. hopefully that's all fairly straightforward and that's okay to get. It's a nice one to play. We then go into the second part of the verse, which is exactly the same, but you'll see the last bar, rather than just one bar of A, we've got a D in there as well. So if we run through the second part of the verse, exactly the same, 2 bars of D to the G to our C, then we go to our D. Now here's the bar of A. 2 strums on A to start with, 1, 2, 1 strum on D, and then 1 strum on A. So it sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. A, D, A. And that's what brings us into the chorus. So if we run through that second part of the verse, we'll go from the D, the second half of the verse, and I'll count us in, and we'll see if you can play along with that last bar as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I messed it up slightly there. We'll go around one more time. But yeah, that's probably the trickiest bar in the song, is that quick change. But we'll go for it one more time. So and that brings us into the chorus. So just the last line of that verse one more time. And everything is groovy. When your tires are flat. And so it follows along with the vocal. When your tires are flat and it's cool. So that's your verse section. That's everything done for that. Then when we go into the chorus, what you have is, this is when our D7 comes in. And what I like to do is mix up the strumming here. So very straight strumming throughout the verse, just your... And what I'm doing there, and this is a little technique that you kind of pick up as you go. After each strum of D, for example, I'm just slightly lifting off my finger so you get, rather than just, to make it that really kind of straight and on the beat strumming, what you hear is, so I'm just lifting off the pressure slightly on that D, and you can do the same for the G. With the C, not too much you can do because you're only holding down the one string, so you don't get the effect. It might, what I might do with that is perhaps use my hand here to, just the palm of your hand like that, almost like karate chopping, but just very lightly on those strings just to mute it. But again, that's, I'd say, work with the chords first, keep it nice and simple, you know. Once you've got that, then you can start going in to try and get that, the music-y terms, staccato or kind of choppy playing. You can sort of add that in afterwards. Okay, so let's run through the full chorus. So we're going to go and switch up the strumming to our universal strumming pattern, which sounds a bit like this. And I'm going to go through that again. So it's, and it's hello, silver lining, you go now, baby. I see your sun is shining, but I don't make a fuss. Always love you. Now what you see I'm doing there is the universal strumming pattern for the first 3 bars, where you've got just D, D7 and G. And away you. Into this last bar. So you see you've got 2 strums on A, 1 strum on G, and then 1 strum on A. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the D, universal strumming pattern. I see your sun ain't shining, but I will make a fuss. Oh, it's obvious. So again, that bar of A7 and G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just strumming on the beats. Okay, so that's our chorus. I'll play through the whole thing at a relatively slow pace, and if you have a go at playing along at home as well, you can rewind to this bit of the video and then just have a go at playing along. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll see there at the end there's just 2 bars of D, again with the universal strumming pattern. Okay, great. So we've now got our verse and chorus, the only 2 sections with the chords. So the solo in the actual song, it's really wow, wow, wow. It's kind of really good electric guitar solo, and it does a kind of so what I've done, because that solo's got loads of these little hammer-ons and pull-offs, I've made my own kind of little ukulele version where you're basically just playing the vocal melody. So just kind of simplified it and broken it down a bit. So I know we haven't done anything with tab for a while, so I thought I'll keep it nice and straightforward for now, and then perhaps if you know the solo part's something that you wanted to do, then I could do a quick video of and a little tab for the hammer-ons and pull-off. So I'll run through the tab for the kind of ukulele version solo. So we're basically going everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where you're at. Run it. So let's run through it. We're going to start on the 5th fret on the E string with our first finger, and we're going to go using again our first finger just to move up to the 2nd fret. So we've got 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 2. And as you see, I've been using my fingers, but I know you're more used to using your pick. What you can do, exactly the same thing with your pick. Actually, that sounds nicer with the pick, so definitely use the pick. Yeah, I prefer that. Cool, so just go around that first section a few times till you've got it. As you can see now, I've switched it up using my 3rd finger and my 1st there. You could try it both ways. Might be easier to keep your 1st finger rooted there on the 2nd fret, and then use your 3rd finger to play the 5th fret. So it's up to you. Try both ways and see which one you prefer. Okay, we're going to go from there to the next section, which is just 4 picks on 7. So let's try that. I'll count us in and see if you can play along with that whole first bit. So we've got the first section, the 5s to the 2, and then you've got the 4 picks on 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. What we're going to go to then is the next section, which is moving between the 8th and 7th fret. So what I would do if I were you, I would put my first finger on the 7th fret, and your second finger on the 8th. So you've got this kind of action. And just a reminder, we're on the E string this whole time as well. No changing of strings. And we're going to go 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 7. So I'll play that round a few times so you can get used to the sound of it. And then you're going to go to your 5th fret, and we're going to go for, again you can use your 1st and your 3rd finger here, I think would be best. So on the 2 dots between the 5 and 7, you're going to go 5, 5, 5, 7, 5. So let's do that whole first line. Everything we're playing is on the E string. Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's your first part of the solo. Second part, we do it exactly the same up until where you'll see I've marked on the tab a little arrow and a star. So the second time round, you start out exactly the same with your 5. Same on the 7s. Same on the 8 7s. Now, we change strings, so see where the little star is, the little arrow and the star? We go down to this other section you can see on the tab, and we do 0, 4, 5, 7, 5, 7, da, 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 da. And that's all on the A string. Open 4th, 5th, 7th, 5th, 7th. Okay, so that's your 3 different sections. I thought I'd mix it up and do a little bit of a solo just because we've been doing loads of chord stuff. I thought it'd be nice to have a little look at some tab and do a little solo. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're a fan of the song and you enjoy playing this one. What I'm going to do, the final thing, I'm going to play the verse chords quite slowly, and at home, what I want you to try and do is play the solo, the ukulele solo, along with me playing the chords here on for the verse chords. So I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So I'm just going to play that round 4 times, and at home, just go for the first line, staying all on the E string, and see if you can play that along. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. So that's just, you can skip that little bit back and just have a go at playing the solo over the top of me playing those chords rounds. Okay, so I'll be heading to Bournemouth sometime very soon. I'll keep you posted on that. So I'm going to come down and hopefully play the open mic night at Roxy's down on in Charminster. So I'll let you know when I'm coming down to do that, and it'd be nice to meet up for a beer. All right, take it easy, Pete.